What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a first look at the KB batch, the Kobe 11 summer pack. Before we get into these, I want to remind you that this video and all the other content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you're new to the channel, guys, go ahead and like and subscribe for me. Really appreciate it. It's so helpful. You can also then be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at kvegaskickz. Guys, I appreciate the support, and we're going to jump right into these Kobes. So guys, this is one I was really excited about, this and the Kobe 9s that KB has put out. You know, KB, I tell you, you got to at least give them props for putting out models and colorways that other factories, for whatever, are not. Let me show you where I picked this one up from, guys. One of my favorite Instagram sellers right there. I'll certainly have that in the description. Be sure to mention Kvegas, and I know she'll get you taken care of. And we're going to jump right into these 11s, guys. So this is got the rubber gum outsole obviously on it. You can see I have already had these on foot, so if you see some dust or whatnot, you know, that's from having these at the gym already. Definitely wanted to get some play in these before I did the video, as this is my first 11 rep review. And man, I was really impressed with the traction. Number one, they do squeak on the court, for those of you that are going to ask that. So there's that. Traction was really good. They did pick up a little bit of dust, but one quick wipe and it was good. I mean, nothing, you know, the dust pickup wasn't really anything to really talk about per se, anything more than a normal Kobe that I would you know, say. That outsole wraps up onto like your midsole cage. Again, rubber gum all the way around. You can see your grooves and whatnot. Medial side, you got your Shizuku right there. There we go. So hope that's focusing for you. Toe box area, all looks good. Everything that you would expect from a Kobe 9 EM. Now, fit and the comfort of these shoes. This is one thing I was really looking forward to seeing, because the only Kobe 11s I ever had were the engineered mesh, or excuse me, the Flyknit versions. The Kobe 11 Elite. Never had a EM in the Kobe 11. Got some Kobe 9 EMs, but not the 11. So, number one, these things are incredibly light. I don't think I've ever had a Kobe shoe in hand that felt this light. And when I first felt them, I was like, oh man, and I wasn't sure how that was going to translate onto the court. I was like, man, are these too minimalistic? And I can say that number one, they do fit true to size, comfortably true to size. And they're pretty comfortable because you do get a lunar drop-in midsole, but it has the zoom unit in the heel and in the forefoot. And the one in the forefoot especially, I felt, especially when I would press up on to the ball of my foot, like pushing off, I could really feel it. Even though it's bottom loaded, I could definitely feel that zoom in the forefoot. Not as much in the heel, but I don't really play back on my heels. So, but anyway, they do fit true to size comfortably. So I would go with your normal Kobe size. These are men's 13. And again, pretty comfortable on foot and ridiculously lightweight, almost scary lightweight. Now the upper of the shoe, you do have the engineered mesh upper with the like fuse overlays. The mesh is extremely breathable and really molds to your foot. This was a really comfortable one-to-one fit. I mean, like, you almost get the sensation you're not wearing a shoe. Like like I had to get in my head after the first couple minutes. It was like I almost subconsciously felt like I didn't have, I wasn't like protected or whatnot, because they're so minimalistic. But I did not have any issues. I did tighten the laces pretty good. It was not uncomfortable, and these fly wire strands, they are connected to the footbed. So like when you crank these down, when you crank the laces down, you really are wrapping that upper against your foot. So again, very minimalistic, but I didn't have any issues from that. You can see the mesh panels all over, and then your tongue, very breathable. You got your little Shizuku pattern there. Up at the top of the tongue, it is like just synthetic leather with the Shizuku and almost like this infrared color, which really pops. And then of course you got like almost like this mint green on the sock liner, and the insole down there is in red. Sock liner and whatnot, the same color as your swoosh, of course. Swoosh is just texturized, printed on, just like the Kobe 11 EM ought to be. Got this fuse overlay panel wrapping around to the back heel counter, which is this leather patch Again, it's synthetic leather, pretty soft, and it's got, of course, Kobe's signature in it. Heel counter feels, I mean, feels fine, honestly. I mean, it's a little flimsy. I don't know that it's any more flimsy than a traditional Kobe 11 EM. But again, I just didn't have any problems on foot. Personally, I've heard some people talk about the Kobe 11 EM that they felt like their foot was kind of rolling over the outrigger because there's not much there. I didn't have that personally, you know. Again, I did have to lace these down pretty good, but once I did that, they tightened up over my foot, and they weren't uncomfortable for sure. I didn't have to like crank them down to the point of them being uncomfortable, but I did feel pretty locked in personally. A little bit more than I was expecting, honestly, when I took them out of the box and felt how light they were. Let's bring in the left one, take a look at it. Looking good. Of course, this one does not have the signature. Got your little dashes stitched in red. Let's see here, sorry, knocked my table. Height-wise, everything lines up pretty well. Now, are these one-to-one with retail? No, I mean, there are some issues with the KB. However, this is far and away the best version of this shoe. Again, I got to give props out to KB for making these, and there's multiple colorways already. These and the KB9s that he's been putting out. Again, models that other factories just for whatever reason aren't doing. So get your breathable mesh all over, and let's take a look at the inside of the shoe, guys, so you can see that tongue system. All right, and then there is your footbed, and I think you can kind of see where the fly wire comes down. Let's see, maybe we can see it better on this side. See down there where it actually does attach to the footbed. There, I think you can see that right there. And there is the size tag. These just came with some regular tissue paper, standard for a Kobe. And then you do get that lunar like drop-in midsole. And again, does have the zoom in the forefoot and in the heel, of course, bottom loaded. Again, I didn't feel this one as much. I mean, it's definitely pressurized, but just as thick as this is, and I don't really play back on my heels. But again, definitely the way this one flexed, I could definitely feel the spring off this bottom load when I would go to press off my forefoot. So I was pretty impressed with that. And again, these drop-in midsoles, if you don't like this one, you can always, that's one good thing about it, you can always interchange this with one of your other Kobes. So shoes looking nice, man. I'm impressed. Let's take a look at the box. So you're gonna get that Kobe 11 box. You can see the stripes and the Shizuku on the lid. It's your Kobe Bryant, your swoosh, 11, branding on the bottom, his signature, and your box labels Kobe 9 Elite Low XDR Black Noir, which is obviously not the colorway. I think that's probably just like a standard box, or standard whatever, for all the Kobe 11s that he's doing. I don't know why it says Kobe 9, but at any rate, it doesn't really matter. Inside, you just got your white tissue paper, nothing else inside the box. They did do a good job protecting the box, and I always appreciate that. And the shoes, yeah, honestly pretty impressed with. Again, by far the most minimalistic Kobe that I have ever had. Because again, all I had before in the Kobe 11s was the Elite, the Flyknit version, which are pretty, I mean, honestly pretty heavy duty compared to this. These are so lightweight, but again, very comfortable on foot. So anyway, guys, that is my unboxing review of this Kobe 11 Summer Pack, the KB batch. I hope that you enjoyed the review and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments. Be sure to follow me on my other socials and be on the lookout, guys. We got a lot more reviews coming your way.